Hallo en welkom hier by Farm Space AGRITECHNICA 2023 autonomous vehicles. So autonomous farming. Ons praat met Hamish, hy gaan my meer vertel. Hoe lyk die toekoms van hierdie besigheid? Trimble is aan die voorpunt van al hierdie goed. En ja, hoe lyk die toekoms vir ons? Gaan jy op jouself kan ry?
How's it?
Hamish, how are you?
Yeah, good. Are you?
Good, thanks. Okay, so Trimble, you guys are renowned for almost inventing the auto steer.
Yes, yeah.
So when it comes to autonomy, I mean, people outside of the agri industry are going like, oh no, these things are going to drive themselves, and I'm like, well, they have been driving themselves for a while now.
Exactly.
But what does the future of autonomy look like?
I think for Trimble in general is more the automation of the workflows.
Yes.
So how do we automate the growing of a seed all the way through to harvest, basically? So it's really down to that automation of the whole process. It's not
If you wondered what that was, they almost got us from the side here.
Oh no. Yeah, so really it's not about just taking that person out of the vehicle, but it's actually managing the workflows and automating the whole process across the value chain.
So to get right, there's two types of automation then almost. The one is the tractor or combine or sprayer,
Correct. Yeah.
Basically driving itself, and to some extent some people want to get rid of the driver altogether.
I think that'll eventually come, but with legislation and all the ramifications around that, it's a process.
For some reason it's frowned upon if a tractor drives on a road without a driver.
Exactly. You have to be very careful with that.
And then the second one, and the actual, I think the bigger value add is, as you say, it's the autonomy of the information flow and process flow and all of that, so that it happens automatically and that you can make a proper basic decision on top of it.
Exactly, and what we're trying to do is optimize your field operations within the field, optimize what we're doing. So specifically we've created Path Planner, and Path Planner is not yet available en masse, but that's really planning all your field to optimize the actual vehicle monitoring and also what we're doing out in the field as well. So it's really exciting start of automation for us is Path Planner.
Okay, so it's not me now anymore going out and thinking like, oh, you know what, I think it's the best. I'm starting anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's draw an AB line.
No.
And then we have to work accordingly. You now actually map a field beforehand.
Yes.
And see what the most
effective, not effective, but also not just for the crop, but also for the machine.
Yes. So using the least amount of hours, diesel, crop, and taking all of that into account. Mapping it beforehand.
Yep.
And be going to the field, pressing the button, and says, okay, let's go.
Exactly. So it's really exciting, and I think that's the start of. I think like you said, we've always done automation. I think automation comes in with our variable rate application as well. That's a form of automation. Yes. Now we need to get smarter and better at that process.
So again, it's not, autonomy is not only driving itself, but basically driving the value out of your field.
Exactly, in a workflow.
And then also being able to use that information next year, the year after, and also in various different applications. If I've got, for example, I'm just thinking, I can actually use the information that I get from here to be able to level a field, for example.
Correct.
Because if you think about it, you don't need to come and screen it again.
No.
You've already got that topography thing.
Exactly.
So that can
so all the displays will be recording height and elevation with that, but most of the time you need a base station, or if we get really technical, you need RTK to really get that. But yes, on a basic level, you can get that just off the display as we do it, as you track along. There's a lot of value in the data we're collecting off this display. A huge amount of information. Each point is giving us a lot of information. Height, your longitude, latitude, the speed of the vehicle, everything. So it's really a lot of information. And I think that's where farmers need to utilize that information as much as possible.
And how does the process work now if I want to be able to get you to help me plan my autonomous future? And because because at the end of the day, it's all about money.
It is. But it's also that return on your investment.
But that's it. I want to have an ROI that comes back. Seeds expensive, fertilizer expensive, chemicals is expensive, diesel is expensive.
Exactly.
And then I don't know if you've seen all these machines around, they cost a pretty penny
Exactly.
well. So my capital outlay is so intensive, I need to make the most out of that.
Yeah.
How do I start? Where's the first
I think
process?
the start is speaking to Vantage, the Trimble, main distribution partner in South Africa and sub-Saharan Africa. Yaku and the team will come out and sit with you, discuss all the different options. We've got great options, and I think we want to take you through. I love the word journey, but we like to take you through this journey to help you improve the whole farm, and that's why Vantage is there, really, to drive that value with you.
Awesome. Hamish, thank you very much.
Okay.
Good. So, that is Hamish. Oh, that is Hamish.
Hamish, not Hamish.
Hamish. Van Vantage of Trimble af. En as jy belangstel in daai goeders, is regtig cool. Moet julle help om jou organisasiebeplanning op 'n ander manier te doen en kyk dat jy die meeste uit dit uitkry. Ek nog nooit so daaraan gedink nie, maar ons selfe we've been doing it wrong. Maar in elk geval kom met Jaco in kontak, sit vir 'n linkjie bo vir onder. Tot volgende keer. Groete.